Lala projects mo de tampole kadian song changmo zumo dapselongo Dijika tijin ngoma kampunta labalni regions bayen tede amfani kan northern region ko northern region biani kan of east region kadibiani ka savannah region biani ka upper east region biani Upper West region, Interpai, Oti region. There's all the regions that are your mosa, Ishi Katijini, Zond of Selomai. National anthem. Tensoi, le vie l'antemo, telosimo, tesoria, and national anthem, Katie, me oina, in Salomon. Resume our seats after the national anthem of the Republic of Ghana. Essentially, Excellent Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Bawumia, Kanzanjina Kanton. Zanamane Jojo Kashima Pire Domin Chanda Pam Dializon Dasama Matias Soe Telon Samo Le Tenan Le Jojo Kashima Pire Sequoia Pam Kapai Sama Dian Somi Ka Tazanjima Chang Wonjanamba Yila Jala Jala Sama nyala dempucang candi gatsia zomodam selmo sian sobe ame demi solo candi gatsia pam zomodam selmo sian sobe ame The fire from Sashel Tiamo, Tiabola, Tilayamo, Limantama, Ni Okanatizam Jimo, Nuna Titalanda with Nuni, Dominicato Lamo, Kabosui, Kanatitalanda Wani, Wazang Orama, Umpelgimoma, the Zo Tumbale, Tinayamo, Limantama. Ne okana te soha dua kajima na mbili Dazo tunsohe tulunsi Mene tukunje nama Tepaya pam Na unna song tepaya Tilimam kama To gonje nama tepaya pam te sahama zo te gaharo no bone tina yamol man jama to tepaya pam to tenzang yendoro kumanti afamino Kosoa dua katizang jima pit.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. On behalf of the Chief Imam of Yendi, I stood on his behalf to pray to Almighty Allah for this gathering, for a successful gathering. We pray to Almighty God, all the movement that the Vice President is going to undertake should be successful. We are here for a purpose. May Almighty Allah let us achieve that purpose. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu nurul samawati wal ard. مثل نوره كمسكات فيها مصباح. المصباح في زجاجة كأنها كوكب دري يوقد من شجرة زيتونة لا شرقية ولا غربية يكاد زيتها يضيء ولو لم تمسسه نار نور يهدي الله لنوره من يشاء ويضرب الله للناس والله لا يسبق بمثله إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما سبحان ربك السلام على المرسلين والحمد لله الصلاة على النبي
Alaihi wasallam. Tepa pam umbalemam. Before kati cheka tembang bamba bambe pyongo tien lapsala microphone mati PRO zang tik be wa palace ko zang lahbale za belong zang tete.
Your Majesty, on the 22nd of October 2023, the regional chairman of New Patriotic Party, together with the member of parliament for Yendi, constituency chairman, and other executives of MPP, paid a courtesy call on you and got you informed officially that your son, His Excellency the Vice President, will pay in a courtesy call on you today, for which permission were granted. Your Majesty, as of yesterday, we were on phone with them until the D-Day arose. Per the tradition and culture, Your Majesty, His Excellency the Vice President has observed all the protocol needed, Your Majesty. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Tebonde tiyale kadama drabo sole alare dalla ne tengban zolampa wonyala ne voso monye piana tengban mo puni nkala timeno po ndaya na sani kabasa wara drabo sole ma koratele ko lanzan to wogo tutu wasa ha ntetable jintor zanti ne yale ne ko lanzan ti wogo tene yalo wana ne pamba braka na to sole ma koratele the dal barka ne katijia asbango ma kateleya ne kamane kayene ta ada puni din kasanga de yen kena yana yir kaman te ban sulampa de mala oyen no bayar shana de yenche kana de watu ta gule zan tar pamba katele tertule kadama onyala ne boso wonno de sasa na bayene te boya kapa
To tepa pam PRO zanti be wa palace. Sashale tempango tiem galanu bole ti yango jintora yalla member mahama ko yina intizang pamba bambe kengo somo dafselmo nzang gote so tepa no pam katika no bole member of parliament for Yendi Alhaji Aliu ma Alhaji Faruk Aliu Mahama.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, His Royal Majesty, Yaa Naa Muhammad II, Minister for Local Government, Honorable Tambotri, Honorable Minister of State of Finance, Dr. Amin Anta, Honorable Regional Minister Alhaji Shali Shaibu, Honorable Minister and Deputy Ministers of State present, colleague members of Parliament, Nanama, representatives of the state and private institutions, all protocol duly observed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a great pleasure here today to witness the greatest milestone in the infrastructure development in our parts of the world. Today is the day the good people of Yendi and the rest of the beneficial communities have long been waiting for. The good people of Yendi, my modest person, are honored by this initiative to have the landmark project launched here in the traditional capital of Dagon. This is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad and be grateful for it. Upon advancement of my leadership, we individually and collective set out to reconstruct and build a vision for me and Yendi. It was the new Yendi city. The vision of the new Yendi city is the utmost support of the President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and the government of the New Patriotic Party is becoming a reality. For the first time in Yendi, we are enjoying the comfortable asphalt roads in town. The Tamale Yendi Tatale Road is earnestly under construction. The Nail Fong Buchogu Road have the biggest licensing projects and added a glamour of improving the safety of the town. This groundbreaking project, which includes the complementary projects, market, roads, boreholes, schools, and clinics, fits into the grand vision of the new Yendi city agenda. That is to renew the hope in the majority of the people with the fullest anticipation of a better life for all. Your Excellency, the Vice President, distinguished guest, Honorable Minister for Local Government, carrying the hopes and the larger interest of the constituency, it's my fervent, humble expectation that this project would absorb many teeming youth for employment during the construction to allow the full benefits of the major social projects of our people. Once completed in the next few years, we shall be excited in full health, healthy, to oversee the commission of this project. On my own behalf, my colleague MPs present here, the good people of Yendi, the Overlord of Dignitary and Yaa Naa, we are extremely grateful to the government for staying true to the promise to reconstruct and expand infrastructure, create and improve living standards, and strengthen the safetyness of the people. We are thankful to the road construction itself, and there shall be complementary projects in this Sukuk project. We owe His Excellency, the Vice President and the President, His Excellency Nana Dodakwa, and our senior colleague, the Honorable Minister for Local Govt, Honorable Dangoje, for the fullest support for seeing this happen. The good people of Yendi have a good way of gratitude that is through the term in 2024, and we shall pay the MPP and inshallah Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia in our own coin with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as our flag bearer. Our insurance gratitude to government led by His Excellency Nana Dodakwa Akufo-Addo, led by the hard-working Vice President, supported by the hard-working Minister for Local Government, Honorable Dangoje, to set the check for the narrative of all these communities. Once again, we thank you, Your Excellency, Your Majesty in Yaa Naa, Honorable Minister, the Regional Minister, the Regional Chairman, MCs present here, and the guests for being here with us to share this historic event in the traditional capital of Dagbo. God bless us all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yaa Naa, His Excellency the Vice President Kanama, original powerful delegation to hard-working Minister for Local Government and the Honorable Dan Obetwe, the Regional Minister, very hard-working Regional Minister, Obabeke, not Regional Minister, the Regional Chairman, Chairman Samba, Obabeke on behalf of the Regional, Constituency Chairman, Chairman Baba Ghazali, Chairman 705, Obabeke. All DCs, including my hard-working DC for Yendi constituency, Alhaji Abubakar Kumso is present here also. Deputy Ministers present here, Foreign Affairs, Minister for Roads, Deputy Minister for Roads, Honorable Thomas Mbomba, our mother, Hajia, His Excellency Hajia Samantha Shani Mahama is also here. The Northern Regional Chairman, North-East Regional Chairman, North-East Regional Minister, Ministers of State present, Party Faithfuls present, all and sundry important chiefs supported the Yaa Naa are all present here, and we say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I believe we can do better than we have for the Member of Parliament for him.
I forgot to acknowledge my senior uncle, Honorable Deputy Minister, Honorable Obiamwa is here. We acknowledge your presence and your support to our minister. We thank you very much. We thank you. Sorry, it's an oversight. Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much. The band no pamti, the Jintom Samti Yendi, Alhaji Farouk Ali Mahama. We are told that a total number of 48 MMDAs are going to benefit from this. So the MMDCEs, for these MMDAs, if you are here, rise, let's see you. Let's give it up for this MMDCEs. Thank you very much for honoring this invitation and being here to be part of this very important and symbolic shortcutting. Sashal Tempawo Tiendela Tehnomodlana Samlana Bonle Ozelunkom Ninye Shele Zomodap Selmo Zamti Jimoma Ka Nevoso Munyenzan Ozani Nzang Lalazelunkom Woma Zamtiti Wanya Nabapare Zambalana Dr. Jacob Yakubu Mahama Woniyen Yina Ntazani Tehnomolanzani Ka nzang lahabel shele dem bieni zumo daf selmo nzang titi
Your Excellency, I'm going to read the speech of His Majesty Yaa Naa. And I quote, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Honorable Northern Regional Minister, Honorable Alhaji Sani Al-Hassan Shaibu, Honorable Minister of Local Government, Honorable Dan Boche, Honorable Ministers of State present, Honorable Regional Ministers present, Honorable Municipal Chief Executive for Yendi, Honorable Haji Ahmed Abubakar Yusuf, Honorable MDC present, Honorable Member of Parliament for Yendi, Honorable Haji Farouk Aliu Mama, Honorable Members of Parliament present, our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, I am grateful to have this distinguished gathering in the Biwa Palace this morning to cut the sword for the sub-projects of the Soko project. Your Excellency, you are always welcome to Biwa Palace as an honorable and distinguished son of Dabam. On behalf of Yebnma and Bapranama and the entire Dabam, I wholeheartedly say Maraba to you and everyone here. Your Excellency, you have come at a very difficult time for you and the people of Ghana. A difficult time for you because you are crisscrossing the country to sell your message to the delegates. At the same time, you are expected to carry out your strenuous schedule as the Vice President of Ghana. In this regard, I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you the strength to carry out all these assignments successfully without breaking down. I would want to extend our appreciation to the President for his untiring efforts to get this situation under control, bringing normalcy to the affected. Sorry. Sorry about that. Your Excellency, you have come at a very difficult time because of what is happening to the communities in the Volta Lake. And we want to thank the President for his untiring efforts trying to bring normalcy to the people of the Volta region. Your Excellency, we appreciate the social interventions that are being put in place to improve the lives of our people. The Soko project that is being launched today will undoubtedly bring significant improvements to the lives of our people if we implement it as exactly as it's intended to be. We on our part will do our best to monitor the activities within our reach to ensure that our people get the full benefits of the project. On the part of those who you have put in charge to carry out the project, I wish to entreat them to be diligent and prompt in disbursing all resources promptly and fully for the realization of the objectives of the project. The aim of the Soko project is also dear to our hearts since it seeks to protect us from being drawn into the conflict region in the Sahel regions of West Africa and also tackle climate change. Particularly important is the engagement of the youth in income-generating ventures that will rob them of their surplus free time that enables them to indulge in activities that destroy their future. Your Excellency, ingestion of tramadol and other hard drugs are on the ascendancy in our communities, especially in Tamale Metro and Sagnaro municipality. When the young are profitably engaged, it will stop the menace and reverse this trend. But I would also like to draw your attention, Your Excellency, to the fact that some respectable people in our communities engage in the selling of these drugs to the youth. Engaging the youth alone will not be sufficient to stop the menace if we do not block the supply chain by prompt arrest and prompt prosecution of the perpetrators. Your Excellency, I would like the project to actively engage my chiefs and the elders in the components of the project that will strengthen community structures. The chiefs and their elders are the main authorities in their communities, and if you bypass them or merely call them to a stakeholders meeting and don't properly involve them in the project, the benefits will only last as long as the funding does. But for real sustainability and to drive maximum benefits from this project, long after funding has been ended, we will need to involve the chiefs who are the real authorities on the ground so that the project will be a success and benefit everybody. Your Excellency, I will not want to bother you about any other project, but this is not the right time, especially the Yendi water project. I'll leave that on your less engaged. And so I want to pray to God that the project succeeds beyond our expectations. And once again, you are welcome to be our palace. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to bless you and answer your prayers. That's the end of the speech. Your Excellency, His Majesty has made available a bull and 500 tubers of yam for your welcome. Thank you.
Tapoya kapapam ntaya ndaya na sanu koma tin yalle bial fukani sanam di de dan fane de nang bamba maza hamar habi babam de tetangban solam pa jemalana Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni on ko so an le shele in kana chongo ni o meni bon le sa lan po ate yo tapma na jawa yele ni on po kapapam kale ne sa ngoma yel pieni yele in jiyo so jilma na tabse shamma bon tale sa wori malbukata no kwae ozalon kom zante na gbaerba kabto pigo ko zani wogo siyasa ya'lala tundana kalanya nu husongola nye tingban sokolampa de tuma karaje gulu de zo yel karambala injiyo so kaswera duwana na wontumo nyungwale ko toji lala jinoma de nyanga o yeleni ozamo poro sondambe yual zampo tingban sokola na woni nye nanado domi opomanga nkuwo mang vien yalanga nti daban sudu no pa ben shao on the tam o to tam de yala kulma wara de zo tangban zo lampa na samo pore son zanti nana ado ne on ko man mal daban kasudu kare kanan wama de nyanga na bewa yele ni yamangle ben shao de yan song zon wama de yala tun shanga de yan bole bon samzanti de daban wo halka daban konko daban wo kama ya jiboni yendi de danfani de zo alle na be wa no jiro polo anye te don fokum se pam balba ben pienjia kar pane shele ban nyene vo sha banyen ndire da fa ne be ya na be wa yele no po kapa kale pang sirana pang ma manga nem vo sha banyen bire to na katoma ma tum acce ka min nan po ayo taba nan mo ban nyete ngbandamba de zo tuma yen tum ka no kane de zo ya ka tuma ma de nyefele ne kar te pora de zo di bor ne tuma ma no nyefele yal mamangle kar lamba song tampole bentele yule karoko depend de mankana na ma ka be tuma ma tone nto song de na hankale kala nyem be shabe yen sasra ka tuma ma ne karnye tabata o yen zo ji ma nyala ben shao de piam pam ka tangban so lam pa yala ma dan so ga wum simbio o ri ge no ti wo tun shanga den da bon song tampwa kana le buto ntum ama o ko tam ne ya komla won yetwa de malbukata ne o shile so bang pang bamang le rezo ne rete non ko kana kasa abien ben yala bandi al zamazan changla la tuntum sanama polo o yele o shi kamane titi kama wajibo nale tamale sa naro yale ne da banza sa bi pola bi keti kama pobo pune karanya ben shao de pierba yo aka pierba yin yare ka lansera pa kabale la timama so ko le bonne tengban so lampa o mente jirangom da yele kama ne te don fo comme c'est pas mbal mo ki bon palan juya tapso ka zalgoti la la ni vo shabe ban nkor lo ma ka boko ne vo shabe ban kwaerele ban jante shirre na kar piarna ne te pante man ka bo be shae ti bo be shae ba ka cha zalgoti ba ne nyala ban sha awde yan so la la ti vande mo ba pam zo ya ka kala tuma ka be te fal mo pune ne de yan son tampo shel so ma tuma ma yin nan di ko be pola ma zan nan nta ban tam la la ti fal ma yala de zo zongo jioma amfana kara mbier pune ka de zanti to ko walam tin zan pyongo ka po so kam za ha no ba se table ngum la balma.
Thank you very much, PRO for Bewa Palace, Mr. Musa Yakubu. Ndi table ne tinto pa no ma pam de yalanga nti PRO ne na ba present balana Dr. Yakubu te ba handu pam zamtaba. Your Excellency, there is a school in Yendi
that has ensured that our culture is preserved. And they have their kids in our midst today to showcase the culture of Dabo. For you to see how the culture is being preserved and transferred to the next generation. So we're going to call on Lucky Star Academy Cultural Troupe to come here to display to us, for us to see what the institution is actually doing so far as our culture is concerned. Sashal Tampawo Tehnamotlana Samlana Tiambwala Shukur Behibambe Lucky Star Academy Navina Ntadamba Mambiala Zampa Tekayane Taada Polo Ka Jima Nang Yasam Katato Lucky Star Academy Sahabe Katatinya Ni Nangla Umatiti Chanda Pambian Sumadaf Salamoso Tensoya Ni Dol Sahama Lucky Star Academy Tabahan no Pam Kabichana and Tazam Tekayane Taada Zawoti.
Oh
Lucky Star Academy, for that wonderful display of culture. Wrap it up for us, Lucky Star Academy. Lucky Star Academy, Tiboya Pam Kapai, whatever Titi, Gender Pam, the Zone of Solomon. Tipobe Jima, Pampa Pam Nakunyala, Banjabna, Sashal Tijam, Batimatale, Ne Tituzopa, Tishambiale, Ajia Fataya, Office of the President, Onyalane Boso, Mumbi Tiji Money. Parliamentary candidate hopeful in your Zamti Sabalu, Hadia Fataya. If you are here, wave, let's see you. Thank you very much for coming. Hadia Fataya, Yalamun Kana Shimomane. Lucky Star Academy, Tepaya Nupam, and Zamtaba, Paya Solo, Paya Nupam, and Zamtaba. Cultural preservation is very important, and transferring it to the next generation is equally very critical. And this is exactly what Lucky Star Academy is doing. Thank you very much, Lucky Star Academy. Kosashale Tampamo to Tuduwana, the Mala Womba Jirle, Wadanya to Tudumo Fukum Sepambala, Honorable Northern Regional Minister Alhaji Shani Al Hassan Shaibu. Sahango Munkati and Gahanu Bole, ko Yina Tizango Zilum Pom Zangti, Tapahano Pam, and Zangti, Northern Regional Minister.
Your Excellency Alhaj Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Her Royal Majesty Yaa Naa Abukari Mahama II, the Overlord of the Bawumia Kingdom, the Honorable Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, the Honorable Ministers of State present, the Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, the National Planning Implementation Unit of SOCO, the Honorable Members of Parliament present, the Northern Regional Coordinating Director, who doubles as the Chief Director of the region, Honorable Metropolitan, Municipal, and District Chief Executives, our Honorable Party Executives present, the Yendi Chairman and his executive, and other executives from various parts of the country or the region, invited guests, our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my greatest pleasure, and I am very excited to be part of this sword-cutting ceremony of the construction of 582 sub-projects in 6 regions under the Gulf of Guinea Northern Region Social Cohesion Project, that is termed SOCO. This event is happening in Yendi today. And of course, it is happening at the forecourt of the Bawumia Kingdom, where Yaa Naa Abukari sits in state to administer the oath of the tradition of the Bawumia. We are most grateful to be here this morning. I should also take this opportunity to join the Overlord of the Bawumia, Yaa Naa Muhammad Bukari, and on behalf of his chiefs and people, and the people of the region, welcome all of these very important ceremony that will advance the course of development in northern Ghana and the country at large. Your Excellency, you will agree with me that there is a clear indication that Soko has become a household name, and everyone is excited about the project. Of course, it is for good reason that we are happy about the World Bank funded project in collaboration with the government of Ghana. I wish to especially extend a hand of welcome to the Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, Honorable Dan Kweku Botwe, to this ceremony. Indeed, the Honorable Minister, since the launch of this project, has consistently participated and monitored the progress of the project, which is outstanding. Clearly, it demonstrates his leadership by example, which is noteworthy. As we are aware, Soko project is expected to finance investment in social infrastructure such as schools, markets, ships compounds, and pharmacies, which will impact directly on improving the lives of our people, especially the vulnerable. Other areas include feeder roads, boreholes, ICT centers, as well as recreational facilities such as astroturfs and parks and information centers. Indeed, these are also particularly targeted for the vulnerable youth who are exposed to various forms of danger, especially in the light of violent extremism. The promotion of the local economic development will be greatly improved with support from Soko. The Gulf of Guinea Northern Region's Social Cohesion Project is also expected to contribute to prevention of conflict spillover from neighboring countries by improving social economic resilience of our people and to stem the impact of climate change and environmental degradation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very optimistic that the Soko project will yield very good results if all stakeholders provide the necessary support to the project management team in executing their mandate. With the support of all stakeholders, I have no doubt in my mind that the project team will achieve greater level of success in order to contribute towards the development of Mother Ghana. I wish to call on the chiefs and traditional leaders to offer their maximum support to the Soko team in all aspects, as we are the main beneficiaries of this project. On this note, I wish us a successful program, and let us all play our collective and individual roles to achieve the overall goal of the Soko project. Your Excellency, let me once again use this opportunity to thank you very much for gracing the occasion. And I know you have a very packed schedule, but for the fact that you have had time to be with us here today, we are most grateful. Thank you very much for making our day, and thank you very much to all of you for attending this program. Thank you. Andi Soko, the Yashama Kampuan Yagi, Uncle Valley. Bayan Nijanam, Nikale, Nikan Kanyaka, Namvo Shabeki, Yanga, Yelame Yes, one yellow gapsa handle, Zantiti, Ne, I think Yakatishena Yil Sambandi, Tanazaman Mo. Alheri katukunshi na wakati shalkam kaye ndanya na ombal mazamani yazungo Allah jifsma ayalan no shel zumo bayan dan punnon no zumo ti alan ye yel palle dara yel palle ma me di nyala the Ghana government min World Bank nizam ba palan zuya bin taba nubu polyam kan sum ntiti to problem wana tudu saha tudu wana Ghana tumala region de ba yobo region de ba yobo manye oti region northern region Savannah region upper west region upper east region the northeast region lala region de ba ayobo puni Bukahama Pigi districts Pinu Ayika. Zan look pala la langu shari den zo shelter zongo. Attention zongo. Te tenbanzo lampa Kaka Nubolo. No kanat zan zo song la habelma. Zan gobla. Kazanti amabe Pampi Bobani Yashale Tempi Woma. La chanson la valma me de shirla tuma brinye bam kopsunu na pini na yi de rezambo ya brinsim zanti te bobane ti ya rozo ay paham la boba pinu ay kamo bisa hadisi na mbeke zumo ne bi shahara shari pi shari anya zantaba ka bizan kule bobane bi ya tizambo ya brinsim Zanti. Lala be shadan no ma de dalirinya la de. De dalirinya de ambola ya bugan simtiti. De mbela shikte be malpala mi shukuturi kam no bipola. Jama mi yu jam ya wushe nti ko wani yama. Karnyala ka gwamnati la yina ta pir la tirti. Tana mamma le kwana ta san le kuku ka ta shele de yam ta lem ke samna ta boma na ti ya tinka ta gam te me non de la me ta assemblée de ma puni ka bishina assemblée members shina mba ga tana yalo tum bo shele mo tum bo na shele ta san lem ke ta ma mo ka ta na san le san tutuma lala ba huma ka ta bai ka lala tule tuma wo bon kosunu le pini na yimo kare yina kosunu le pini na yimo yunu wotuma mbala yunu na ba malare tuma ka yusha ne pe na mbala yenya ha yumanu to ai mele ma ban ni din sinyap ke simpam usan titana dala nyap ke sim shartin ya din ya shi titumo ka tamalta ma yaba amina mulki na mabi ban be ko mama an ce ka labar paba lu ton ba man sonti balle to soko ton do ma bi kena to bo bana ti ya ka te ba son sim shele bin ya zan ka to ma can kalan ka ti amfani shele to ma na kan na ka jira da zahamini tin ban shanga dan bo dan bati yal bahradi bi charfi yala da puni Razu ce ka bi pola to kare non de yeto yeye sha da mutu kamata ramiza habi yishal pahla jigale ntare den mana de tare tifalbo ka tare dam batule ti dirbe sha ka te dirle yire ti hankal puni di pashale to mala tama de tiyan non be sha zongo de nyala de yan botuma nti bi pola ka bipola ka refuba hankal kace lala tishanga ban vanda da ban yuriye to ashanga ne to ashanga dan butu kamata ka ban nanda ruzo ka tiyan me kunti yawa son yati tuntum ma yatana bo shele tan pantama ka tsan hankal nan bu puni ka bu sonti ka ta muche ka bu ti amfani shele tuma ma ne shirkanna Bizanni ka yan po ka pa local government minister tinda chang Boaga Kabati, His Excellency the Vice President, Otuyo with the Latchmamo, Binyanga with the that come Viti shall come here below the puni and Purka Paru getting him tria was a hankal shells and carapuni, the Yancheka Tuama, Karleva Kalam Kalam. Tinyo Pam Pam, a Tiayaka, poor soon, Kapangso, what that up the Dago Puni, the Junior Minty Ghana in particular, the Ye Yelkinson, Kazan Kapuri Kaparet, and Banzolampa, yet the Mino Malzongle was on the map Puniko, Pig Sahama Shelley. No canate pahazo, a moyayane, Obakuto Yazusumo, O Malagi Mberle, Purka Paru Kazan, the Bonanum, Amina Amrichi, Zahazani, Puruka Paru, Ke, the Puya Pam, Kapo, Kayani, Naun Soba, one song Tishamo, Now the Jehovi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Walaikum salam. Tekpame no pamti to Tudumona Ba, Northern Regional Minister, Honorable Alhaji Shani Al-Hassan, Tepa Pam, the minister under whose ministry is spearheading the execution of the Soko project is here with us. And at this juncture, we're going to call on him to deliver his remarks. By this, I invite the Honorable Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, Honorable Daniel Boche, to deliver his remarks.
Thank you very much. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Bawumia. The King and Overlord of Tabon, His Royal Majesty the Yaa Naa, and the chiefs and elders that support the Yaa Naa, our revered King, I bring you greetings. Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, Honorable MMDCs, Directors, Chief Directors for the Ministry of Local Government and other ministries, the National Implementation Committee of Soko, I can see two regional chairmen of the New Patriotic Party, our friends from the media. Good morning to all of you. His Royal Majesty, it's always a great delight to be in Yendi and to be in your palace, and always the good and warm welcome you give us. Your regional minister has spoken very well. He's giving you all the details of Soko. And because my boss is here to give the keynote address, I'll give very few remarks. Your Royal Majesty, His Excellency, last year in November, His Excellency the Vice President gave us the honor by launching the Soko project in Bogatanga.
The Yaa Naa now doing Soko, Local Government Minister, Oyam Pile, Opohame, Nanama, Kamba Meke, Kayeriane, the no Yaksam Zuma, Onkana, Aptore, Netizan Soko, Tunowa, the November, Yunula, Vice President Dr. Alhaji Bawumia, Urachang Bolgatanga, until Laji Soko project, ma, Zuma. We have played the soccer to my Golankana, Adone, Ne Bichaka, Wa, Kabon, Kamon, Tumama, the Shella, Tumashalin Albarka, Perla, Anya, Yaa Naa, the Zoka Zana, Adone, the Tinora, the soccer to Mazo.
Your Majesty, because Soko project will be directed by Mr. President Nana Akufo-Addo, to ensure that the people own the project. And since our revered chiefs are custodians of the land and in charge of the people, we invited all the 6 regional House of Chiefs to the launch of Soko project in Bogatanga.
The Yaa Naa, Minister for Local Government, Yendi, Soko ma, Bunda Mpilma, President Akufo-Addo, without direct minister, come Babi, Tumamani, Kipayo Tara, Kachaka, Regional House of Chiefs, regional capitals ma, Luzabra invite to Banobu Kana, Prola Ontanum Jelma, Ubornanum Be, Jinama, Punikiza, Bara, Kanfarikana, Kanambetoni, Kanfarikana, Itensi.
Your Majesty, our revered chiefs, Soko, as the regional minister has explained, is to help strengthen resilience, bring social cohesion, and make sure that we are fully prepared to counter any possible spillover of violence and extremism from the Sahel.
Under Sokoma, the General Gulf countries, Cameroon, the British, Yashadi, and Zanga Be, Piaguma Podi, Duzu Sokoma, the General Initiative Shalabuzana, the Cameroon and Payo, Tora, Shakuton, Karalabu in a Nanumo.
Your Majesty, so Soko is not just for ordinary projects, just come and put up infrastructure and go. No. We have the aim of building cohesion, bonding, and making sure that special activities are targeted at the youth so that they will not be attracted by any moves by the extremists.
Yaa Naa, ne Sokoma, Onolabene, Mala Soya, Kabe Jima, Kabe Chitorte, na Tumpam, Kabiatum, the Congo, the Workama, the Yala youth, people I want, and people I want, the Zo Kabane, no Sokoma, Baby, Bujani, people of Magia, Katuma Kane, Ka, the Tochaka, but non the Butukamata, the Zoka Sokoma Kana, Netichaka, Tununguro, the Bipola, Nunguro, Nanama, Nunguro, Ne Solo, Bambe, Tensikam, Dembe, Soko projects Romani.
Your Majesty, we can say without any fear of contradiction that the government of Akufo-Addo Bawumia is a government that cares for its people.
The Yaa Naa, the government is Nana Addo Dampo Akufo-Addo. Omen Tijimana Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia. Bunyela government Dinye, government Pubier, Butana, Kanya government Tumtuma, Kanya government Din Cheka, Tumtum Sabeni, Ginya Imamonini.
And because of the good governance we practice, and because we manage the country very well, no matter what people say, there is credibility. And so the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government will get $150 million for this project.
The Yaa Naa, the President Akufo-Addo, Omen Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Perla, Bunyala government is a Bunyar Canon de Ma, Bunyala government shall burn Tozan Bahankala, in Chantipo World Bank Lare, in some $150 million. There is some kind of 6 regions, ma, Kanfarma, Palim, Sokamia.
Let me remind all of us, Your Majesty, that all the projects that have been selected, over 500 projects, the projects were selected by the communities themselves. The communities themselves. So this is a community-driven project. The communities themselves selected all the projects, and it was not imposed on them. In each community, we have formed a community project implementation committee, and all these people have been trained to ensure a successful delivery of all the projects.
Yaa Naa, ne Perla President Akufo-Addo, ne Pili Omen Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Kabu Pil Sokoma, ne Jala, Kat Noli Jala, Bien Tumi, Kakati Son Sumo, Kalam Noura, Nale Kalam Kana, Tizam Boblaka, Commission Kanayala, evidence based Yal, Bien Tunu Kanala Kanayala, Tumtuzama, Ian Yalame, before the close of 2024.
Royal Majesty, to say that Soko is a key game changer is even an understatement.
Yaa Naa, the Sokoma, at the end, Mr. Bishop, the very key, the Yara understatement, the Yara Bishop, Akutoya, Drukutono, there's a Perla Impian woman, the government teacher in Burma, 3 and 2 Mukare, Nibu Chansha.
All chip compounds will have provision for water in addition.
We are made chip compounds, the other picture of Belly, board one design, and a modern shaman Nema, Piba Monyele. Can tell fine, can you chip compound Bawumia? Those are amenities,
all schools will have ceiling and also will have urinal and other changing rooms attached to them.
So go to Cambodia, baby, and Mala Dudurishe, Nemashadi and Chaka Shukurma, the Cham Tony.
Let me assure you, Your Royal Majesty, that we have trained so many people under Soko. About 10 officers in each district assembly, including honorable MMDs, have been trained and prepared for the execution of Soko.
Yaa Naa, ne Soko ma, Pila Tense, Niru Pi Kam, Ria no Soko. Ka MC MMDs, Mama Kamazam, Papa Kamabami, Karaya, Mama Michele, no Kanata, no to Mama, the Pilgo, Niru Babu.
Your Majesty,
Yaa Naa,
we have the money for Soko ready in our accounts.
Yaa Naa, the Lamp Pelgama, Kashma, Larama, the Drome, Kabechan, the good dog, La Pelgama, Katuma, Zumabi Kudu Sol Katama, Nea Kumfong Sola, the Pile.
No contractor will raise a certificate and it will take more than 3 days to pay the contractor.
No contractor so come here told to my career you Larama, the Drome, Apple, Kazan, La Pelgatra, Kaninyamna, Katuna Tuma.
All Soko projects will be finished on time.
Soko project come to be Nea Yarwalk, Uncle Bellanea, Kumfong Forma. Dia pila tuwa kanaya kumfong soloma kanya tu for sol paraga kambadi tamfani as member of parliament.
I thank you, Your Majesty, on behalf of all the chiefs in the 6 regions for your support, the release of land, and the contribution you made towards this project.
Yaa Naa, no puru kapara kayara na jamane ansomba kapo polo nzan ahakale ndon tumamane kaza ananuma the bankambi asulensine nchaka zo Asomuna, the Vice President, the Regional Minister, and the MP, Zuo Opol Kapara, Azan Hankal Shale, the Yulum Shal Petumo.
And that's why I'm so happy in your welcome address, Royal Majesty. You said, on the part of those you have put in charge to carry out the project, I wish to entreat them to be diligent and prompt in dispersing all resources promptly and fully for the realization of the objectives of the project. Thank you, Yaa Naa, for this statement, and we shall surely do that.
Yaa Naa, no por kapara, Nadi Yarma, and the Chagabang, Mara Yarma, Nadi Yarma, Tumama, the Ranya Sumkamambia Karatutum, at the Lep Sayela, aboard the Uresi Lare, Katumama Tocha, or Yaram, $150 million, Larma, the Berry Kabia, Release Larma, Kamfa, the Berry, Laria to Abiye, Yatwa Musra, the Tumama, the Tumukachara.
It is also very heartwarming, Your Majesty, that you said, and I agree with what you said, that I will want the regional managers of the project in Northern region, and for that matter, I'm sure they speak for all the chiefs in the 6 regions, to take note and ensure that I have regular updates on how the activities are being carried out. I will be particularly interested in the challenges that need urgent resolution for the project to completely be a success. Thank you very much.
No Purgapara, Naza Hankade. No, Tumama, my Soko project, Mama, Nayale, Bank campaign on the region, Bumpiba as managers. Perla Bonasa appeal to Mama, Abono Kanatu Yera, Yalmusasha Biane, Duntunaza, no Tumsham, Kayara Mama, there's Diana, no Puraka Para, Azan, Ayulam, Nimwake, Soko projects, Mama, no fire pump, no fire, no fire.
Thank you very much. You are a great king.
Mayana, no fire, Nayara. Nakarle, now Pasma Jaman, now Tamanja Bruara, Kachaka, Agomle and Dagbang, Kanabang Chantone, no Pokapai.
Let me add this, Your Majesty.
No God, no pie.
In the Ministry of Local Government, we have another project
local government
called Secondary Cities Project.
The local government don't know the secondary city projects, man.
That one too is a World Bank funded project.
The World Bank project.
That one too, Royal Majesty,
Yaa Naa.
Yendi constituency has been selected.
The secondary city, man. The Yendi constituency. New Yendi city, man. The very Pune.
This year,
Do you know?
there is going to have 2-story sister unit local stores at the Yendi Central Market.
Nobody will check about the Yaa Naa, Adalbarka, Vice President Adalbarka, Regional Minister Adalbarka, Member of Parliament for Yendi Adalbarka, the Local Govt Minister Adalbarka. Tiramala, Sitwa Pala, Tirambisa, 60 stores, Sitwa Pala, Neto Pune.
The Yendi Lorry Park will be pavement at Yendi Lorry Park.
Nandaya, Lorry Park, ma, be another Germany, pavement, and no Pune, Neto Palama, the Tubaka to Tumnama.
We are starting the construction of Kufu Link Road very soon.
Little Phony, the Member of Parliament for Yendi, Elijah Umar Farouk Ali Umama, Umfone, Kufong electoral area, Tiangela, Salt Pale, Kanyela, Salt Pale, Asphalt Road, the street lights.
Royal Majesty,
Yaa Naa,
we are not finished yet.
little number 9.
Yendi constituency under this project.
The Yendi constituency under Chairman Baba Gazale, Member of Parliament and MC for Yendi.
This year
and
next year,
the next
we
year,
are going to have 32 million Ghana cedis.
the next year, Yaa Naa, Chenjuma Kala Pinyele, $32 million Ghana cedis.
And Overlord, the money is ready.
Yaa Naa, Nila Pagama, Nuru.
So we thank you very much for your support.
Yaa Naa, Nitu Puru Kapara, Azam Anding Jela,
I reserve special thanks to all the regional ministers, all the MMDCs, the Soko project managers, and just as Royal Majesty you have said, all MMDCs have been directed to give regular updates to all the chiefs and the kings in their districts and regions.
Yaa Naa, no Puru Kapara, Amana Nanama, the regional minister, not the region, the other regional ministers, the MMDCs, bizarre MMDCs, Isam, Ipanjua, local government minister, Kamfanishale and Kanama, Nahal or directed, local government minister, direct here, the MMDCs, the MC Kamu Marial Mosra, or Chala Unasa, Kana, Tumnu Kabiagumambian, Parala, Yawatito Marial Mosra, one MC, Tinzan and Diana, Kutumnuka, Kumfong Parama, and Tavianaka.
Your Excellency, before I take my seat, let me do some introduction. I told the Chief Director, Your Royal Majesty, your son is the Chief Director for Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development. Alajami.
Ne abulchina Alajami, because I mean Morena, the type of bulchin no Bella Sulinsin, the little about one Chief Director. Soko Womaza, like Blamaza, the Belo no, the little Boashi.
If there's any delay in Soko,
The little make of tomorrow with Yaa Naa.
he's a powerful man, Chief Director for the whole ministry.
Yaa Naa, the Chief Director, Bishaka Belo, the little make of Boro Shaka, but you're some for that to the car, I talk about it, to Mama Joe, the champion.
Your Majesty, there's another World Bank project called Safety Net,
Yaa Naa, the two can Shabana Bianca, one of safety nets.
which is also working in your area and in 100 districts.
Nirubala Kalandaya, what Yaa Naa, Naya.
It's also
It's
also headed by one of your sons, Professor Larry.
there is on the Balagara, Adapala, Professor Larry, Obagara, Butcher, Bombay, Assurance, Liza, Tito Borba, Timbobushi.
So I told them I will introduce them.
No Yalba, no Zama to Gomina, there's a bit in the car.
So customarily, Overlord, you demand a lot from them.
There's only Yalba Aboshaling, Kabutum, the new property neighbor.
I want to end by thanking His Excellency the Vice President.
Nobody, no point, the back, the German, the Inshallah, the incoming president, Dr. Bawumia.
After the launch of the project
No, Dr. Bawumia, did I launch the project now?
in November,
what I know about Opuna Pirla Oya, Northern Ghana.
every 2 weeks at cabinet,
The meeting can be in the cabinet. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia,
as soon as he enters cabinet room, straight to me.
no good cabinet.
Local government minister,
Local government
what is happening to Soko?
But lecture Soko.
When are we cutting salt for Soko? When are we cutting salt for Soko? Anytime I receive a call from the Vice President, that is why I also said that
Vice President,
even if he's so busy, today, since he launched Soko in Bogatanga, he should come to Bewan Palace and cut the salt.
Regional minister
To mark the beginning of the construction of Soko projects in all 48 districts.
Of the construction of the Soko project, 48 districts.
So we thank you for his direction.
So Mr. Vice President,
We thank you for his construction
Mr. Vice
and
President,
his commitment.
now commitment.
And the whole world will know,
The Soko Minister Dr. Bawumia,
since you became Vice President,
since Ocheka Buku Vice President,
what you have been able to do for your people.
Inshallah, to fire Mr. Vice President, to
And
fire.
this game changer will take place.
Nayana, the Parliament Vice President, or the President, or Urabu Kama, or the President, the level, especially Yendi constituency.
Your Raja must stay.
Nayana,
Thank you and God bless all of us.
Nayana, all the three Filama, the two in there, Vice President Dalbarka, Local Govt Minister Dalbarka, Kumfong Solomon, the Pilmi, Biamila, the Pale Koljini, Biamala Community Center Shedding Biton Diana, Biamala, new Community Center, Bia renovated, Come Eshukuru, Zapole, Numbohos, Kamale, Kalabula Solomon, these are Alpha, Singapore, Naim Fong Solomon, these are Alpha Road. Mr. Vice President, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Taya ko la ne sa la ngol ga tabla ne nzam la balti ti chief director o mene bulchin bulso den zango ma no ne bul na palya mo ne yalla ki nyama to ma ite bacana ne baranzam na fiya so nti ya tabla ki yi bangla na ande so
te pa pam nti tabla ne to ne tapa no pam zamti honorable Damboje ne member of parliament for Yendi. Let's give it up to the two honorable members of parliament. Sachel Tinjiamo, Tiambola, Malgu, Suyene drama group, Nebe usher in, just briefly, 5 minutes Katstaba, Nebe Yina Tizan Kalma way, so Ibeke Malgu Suyene drama group, Sahakani, Yabgamia Yina, and Titami Mangakatinam Bole, Timbanzo Lampa. Kozang ozelon kom ninya shele so wadap selmo nzang titi debia solo malguso yele group debia solo Mariana Sahalam Kani Takai Kamina, never to war. The Banyala, why the bed to the Bango Kayapuni, the Kalwama Shanata, Malubu Suhiri drama group. This dance is known as Takai. pam kapai te sahamazo te soya ni te zale wama chamo te pae pam malgu soya ni drama group te sahamazo te soya te zale wama chamo malgu soya ni drama group te kanya no pam nzanteba malgu soya ni drama group tishi ya sahashalo mo Demia Solo, Tian Some, Sahamazo, Vice President, Omino Nyanga, Chandapam, Nasabazo, Tabai Pam, Malgusohini, Drama Group. Tinyam Wal Nembo Somoma, I me, Margaye Toa, Bim Marsiye Toa, Kasoye Yela Ne, Marga Sheldon Yinamoma, the Yala Marga Sheldon Malia. I may be Marcia to Anyam Mohammed to Ave Yalali. We're going to invite the second gentleman of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Tepamanopam Ezanti, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, over to you.
Now in Sogo, His Majesty Yaa Naa Abubakar Muhammad II, the Overlord of the Dabong traditional area, Honorable Dan Kwikuboche, MP for Okre, a Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, Honorable Obi Amwa, Minister of State responsible for local government, decentralization, and rural development. Honorable Regional Ministers, Honorable Member of Parliament for Yendi constituency, Honorable Farouk Aliu Mahama, Honorable Metropolitan, Municipal, and District Chief Executives, Chief Directors, representatives of partner agencies, the media, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited to be part of this historic and symbolic sword cutting of 15 projects within the Yendi municipality to pave the way for the construction of all 582 projects under the Gulf of Guinea Northern Region's Social Cohesion Project, SOCO, which are being executed in 48 beneficiary metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies, predominantly in the northern part of Ghana. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important and timely intervention aimed at addressing some key emerging and recurring challenges in the northern part of Ghana. I want to commend the Honorable Minister and the Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development for providing the leadership for designing and launching this project on 25th November 2022 in Bolgatanga. I must really commend Dan Kwikuboche, the Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development. He has worked tirelessly. As he said, I have been giving him a lot of pressure. And today he will sleep well because I won't call him to ask for when we are going to cut the Sodoko project again. After today, we will be looking at progress reports. But I really want to thank him. I think we should give him a round of applause. As many of you already are aware, the SOCO project is a $150 million credit facility project secured by the government of Ghana from the World Bank to implement the project in 48 MMDAs in 6 regions. The distribution is as follows. Northern region gets 8 district assemblies benefiting. Northeast region 6 district assemblies. Upper East region 15 district assemblies. Upper West region 11 district assemblies. Savannah 4 district assemblies, and OT region 4 district assemblies. Your Majesty, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the project has been conceived and designed to address the effects of the spillover of conflicts and extremism from the Sahel region, to reduce the vulnerability because of exposure to the impacts of climate change, and to strengthen local institutions and improve economic opportunities and build public trust. In this regard, this project focuses mainly on border communities in these regions where the citizenry, especially women and the youth, are exposed to susceptible to the threats of terrorism from the Sahel region. Thus, the project focuses on dealing with issues related to fragility, conflicts, and violence. This is very significant as countries all over the world are pursuing strategies to address these challenges in view of the anticipated worsening of the situation if necessary interventions are not promptly instituted. The 2022 United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP27 in Egypt, as well as several other global conferences and African regional conferences, provide clear indications of the urgency to address these challenges, including issues of food security. Distinguished guests, I wish to reiterate what I said during the launch of the project in Bolgatanga last year, that the project, as conceptualized, takes cognizance of regional perspectives and impact of the issues that are common to the 4 countries, whilst enabling country-led actions that respond to local needs. It also leverages experience sharing on prevention of spillover effects from the Sahel, fragilities, climate-related risks in the 4 participating Gulf of Guinea countries, as well as conflict prevention by the affected countries. Consequently, the project prioritizes the needs of communities and strengthens local institutions. And strengthens local institutions to give citizenry, especially the vulnerable, a voice to take part, influence, and play a vital role in the vulnerable, in prioritizing local development investments, as well as promote social cohesion and build trust in their communities. The recent unrelenting insurgent violence by armed insurgent groups and criminal gangs in some countries in the Sahel have resulted in the internal displacement of about 2.5 million people in 2022, which is quadruple the number of displaced persons in just 2 years since 2019. It is important to note that the boundaries between violent extremism, rebellions, intercommunal conflicts, banditry, and self-defense groups are also increasingly becoming blurred, with armed groups presenting themselves as an alternative where the state is perceived to be absent. Another issue of grave importance is the impact of climate change. Climate change poses a multiplier threat and compounds the fragilities and conflict dynamics, particularly relating to access to natural resources. It is therefore anticipated that the northern parts of the participating Gulf of Guinea countries will experience significant increases in temperature and extreme weather conditions. Notwithstanding the efforts by successive governments, these areas are still vulnerable to the impact of climate-related shocks, including drought and floods. In Ghana, the livelihood of many in the northern part are invariably impacted by climate conditions, as a greater proportion of the population is dependent on rain-fed agriculture. Thank you for that drink of water. Making it difficult for people to adapt and build resilience to changing conditions over time. It is therefore important to state that peaceful communities would have to have a much higher return on public investments in areas such as health, education, and road infrastructure, thereby providing greater support to the economic growth potential over the medium to long term. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the SOCO project is geared at promoting inclusive local governance and community-driven development, reducing exposure, and offers interventions based on 3 principles, namely, regional threats require regional responses, thinking regionally and acting locally. Investment should be coordinated regionally and implemented locally, following a community-driven development and climate-resilient approach adapted to each country context. Thirdly, investment targeting should be informed by solid vulnerability assessments and focused on strengthening social cohesion and resilience to climate-related shocks and stresses. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to state that all these are consistent with the strategic pillars of the Coordinated Program of Economic and Social Development Policies, the Medium-Term National Development Policy Framework, and the 3 pillars, that is peace and security, economic growth, and social development of the Ghana at 100 vision. These government policies collectively seek to reduce inequality, foster economic growth and job creation, empower livelihoods and promote good governance, empower the youth and deliver climate resilient community infrastructure. Your Majesty, Yaa Naa Abubakar Muhammad Andani II, the Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, in collaboration with relevant stakeholders at all levels, are implementing the SOCO project in 48 districts of the 6 participating regions. It is expected that the project will contribute immensely to improving the socio-economic resilience of the target communities and provide an avenue to coordinate border area investments. The beneficiary regions and districts have been carefully selected based on a vulnerability index criteria. exposure to security risk, climate vulnerability, poverty incidence, and unemployment rate. I wish to firmly entreat all implementing agencies at both the national and subnational levels to remain committed to implementation of the project to achieve the desired goals. In 2023, which is phase 1 of the project is expected to deliver socio-economic community level climate resilient infrastructure, skills development and training of the youth and women, including the vulnerable. And those projects include provision of water, construction of school buildings, health facilities, construction of markets, earth dams, roads, and other critical physical infrastructure. The SOCO project has currently created 434 jobs for community facilitators and other specialists. It will also improve access to basic social and economic services, promote local economic development, gender equality, and improve environmental management when projects are executed efficiently and effectively. The resultant effect of this is increased productivity, improved access to basic services and economic opportunities, climate resilience, and improved cross-border trade and information sharing with the Gulf of Guinea. I wish to emphasize that the funds have been made available for the execution of the sub-projects, as the Minister for Local Development has already said. This money is available and the contractors will not be inhibited by a lack of funding to complete all of these 582 projects. I wish to caution all implementing agencies, both at the national and subnational levels, that implementation delays will not be tolerated. Indeed, we must ensure the delivery of the project through the decentralized structures culminates in outcomes and impacts as contained in the project appraisal document and the project implementation plan. It is my ardent hope that we will remain committed to the due processes outlined for the project to positively impact and make the needed change in these vulnerable communities. Finally, I wish to express my gratitude to the World Bank for the credit facility to complement government's effort in building resilient human settlements through these laudable development interventions. I also thank all partner agencies for their contribution to the successful implementation of this project. I wish also to take the opportunity to commend all stakeholders for putting this significant event together and reaching this milestone under the project, and look forward to the outcome that would ensure more resilient communities in our country and other participating countries. On this note, Your Majesty, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to declare the actual execution of all 582 projects in the 48 MMDAs under the Gulf of Guinea Northern Region's Social Cohesion SOCO project duly commenced. I thank you for your attention. God bless you and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Salamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Timbole, Regional Minister.
Honorable His Excellency the Vice President, Ozan Allah Barashal Tima, ka tukuyang qualify, ka ambato ba le semislini, ka babang dalrishal den jilti pi. His Excellency Pillawi Tuamani, no Pumiabu Naya Naili. Ayani ka paɣi ni o bani toon saha shɛli ŋɔ din pahi yɛla local government minister mini o nyaanga ni Soko executives maa ni bin gahinu bolo no kana ti sɔŋ tampuɣili ka tuma maa piligi o mini tu shɛŋa din kana ŋɔ di nyɛla bin shɛŋa din yɛn tahi